Can you imagine Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton fighting it to the death with carrot peelers? I would love that.
Free Talk Live.
We're going to Tom in New Hampshire to start things out here tonight. Go ahead, Tom. You're on Free Talk Live with Ian and Two Riches.
Okay, you're walking into the supermarket, and some people have a table out there. They're selling candy bars. They say that they're raising money for muscular dystrophy. You think it would be nice to buy some candy bars to help them raise money for muscular dystrophy?
Is that a question? I mean, that sounds nice, I guess. I don't know if I want candy bars, though, right now.
Well, most of us would prefer to help raise money to defeat muscular dystrophy. Okay, it would be silly. So, see, this is the trick question. However, there's a football game going on
Semantical
right now.
game.
Yes.
And when that game is over, some sporting goods stores all over the place are going to be opening up and immediately offering merchandise with the name of the winning team as winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're doing is they're raising money for concussions. Okay, they're raising money for concussions. You know, you might go to a concert where they're raising money to defeat multiple sclerosis, but when you buy a ticket to a football game, that's a fundraiser that's raising money for concussions.
As in, if you're paying that organization, you're encouraging them to have men concuss themselves or be concussed?
To get concussions, I'm not sure the exact word forms on that one, but concussions, you're promoting concussions by buying that merchandise or by patronizing.
Some people, that's exactly what they want to see. That's why people go to boxing matches, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of combat sports.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why, then people need to think about that. They get there's a lot of pressure to push guys into playing football. It seems to be a lot of rewards that not just there's big money in pro football, but there's the cheerleaders at high school football and junior high school football. And
that can be a motivating factor for some.
I'm not sure where your call is going, Tom. I'm not really even sure the point that you're trying to make here.
Is don't encourage people, don't buy merchandise that's being sold to raise money for concussion.
Okay, but Richie Rich, you say you're a big fan of combat sports, so
I am.
You would disagree with Tom that you should be spending money on those things.
Well, should is a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of freedom to choose and associate as you will. So whereas I choose to support combat sport organizations, some people choose to support football organizations. And so long as the athletes aren't being forced to compete, gladiator style, as slaves, I don't see a problem, because from their perspective, you have to understand that they've likely weighed the cost and benefits,
the risk of a concussion or worse
versus the money that they're making for the sport.
I got to admit, I would be completely down if they built a coliseum and sent guys in there with swords to, whack each other with his swords, so long as they were willing participants.
There's medieval mixed martial arts.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd also be all right if they would just send politicians in with swords to whack each other, whether they're willing or not.
I don't care about their choices because, they take away my choices. So if they get, forced into blood sport, I think that would be great. Can you imagine Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton fighting it to the death with carrot peelers? I would love that.
Are you calling for a return of celebrity boxing?
I'm calling for real life celebrity death match, complete with all the horrible things that you've seen on Celebrity Deathmatch many of which I can't say on the radio.
Yeah, it's been a long time. That's been a long time since that show's been on, hasn't it? That was late 90s?
I heard
early aughts?
Yeah, I think I heard it was back.
Huh.
I heard that too. Yeah, I think they're bringing it back, the claymation and everything.
Tom, thanks for the call tonight. Not sure what the point was. I guess he's against concussions. He's anti-concussion.
Well, it sounds like he was anti-football because of the concussions. Like I think from his perspective, he sees the risk inherent in the sports, and if he has concern for the children, right? You don't want to encourage that sort of long-term damage in high school sports.
Well,
right?
The odds are you're never going to make it to pro football levels. Right. If you're into sports, the chances that you're going to get to the pro level are very, very slim. So is it really worth the damage that could be done before you get there, before you ever make a single dollar?
I think that was his point. Yeah,
maybe. But for some people, the fun is. For some people, the competitive aspect, the girls, maybe.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.